Imagine waking up to complete silence. No alarms, no birds, no voices, just the sound of your own heartbeat in a world that's been wiped clean. You crawl out of your underground bunker. The metal hatch creaks, and for the first time in weeks, you breathe in the air above ground. But it's not the same air. It's thick. It's toxic. You can almost taste the radiation. The sky is an ugly shade of purple. The sun, just a blurred orange spot behind a wall of black ash. Welcome to your new life. You are now the last human alive. And let me tell you, this isn't a movie. This isn't some cool post-apocalyptic fantasy. This absolutely sucks. At first, you might feel lucky. You survived the impossible. The bombs, the fallout, the collapse. You're not dead. But soon you realize surviving is not the same as living. You're not alive, you're alone. Completely, irreversibly, utterly alone. You walk the streets of your city, or what's left of it. Shattered glass crunches beneath your boots. Buildings are blackened, hollow shells. Every car is abandoned, mid-escape. Shadows on the walls mark where bodies used to be. There's no law, no police, no people. You can break into any store, you can steal anything. Drive a supercar, sleep in the presidential suite, eat all the junk food you want, but guess what? There's no one to see it, no one to envy you, no one to laugh with. You are the king of nothing. This illusion of freedom, it dies fast. Because what's the point of power when there's no one to have power over? After a few days, your mind starts to turn on you. You begin talking to mannequins. You give them names. You set up dinner tables for teddy bears. You argue with your reflection. At first, it's a joke. Then, it's not. You start hearing voices. They're not real, but they feel better than the nothingness. Your brain craves input. And when there's none coming in, it starts inventing it. You can't tell if you're dreaming or awake. Memories feel more vivid than reality. You relive moments with your family, your friends, and slowly you start forgetting which ones were real. Meanwhile, your body begins to break down. Radiation poisoning creeps in. You lose your hair, your skin cracks, your teeth feel loose, your gums bleed. You can't trust the food you find. You dig through old store shelves, praying for a single can of beans that doesn't taste like battery acid. Water is worse. Rain is radioactive. Lakes are dead. You start rationing rainwater that drips from a broken pipe in a subway tunnel. Every sip could kill you, but you take it anyway. You don't know what day it is anymore. Time doesn't exist. No calendars, no clocks, no appointments, just endless gray. You sleep when you're exhausted. You wake when you're hungry. You forget your own birthday. You start imagining people. You walk past a store window and you swear you saw someone inside. You chase shadows. You leave messages on walls. If anyone is out there, I'm still alive. But there's never an answer. You know there won't be. But you keep writing. You visit your old home, your school, your office. Your memories are haunting. Your childhood bedroom is covered in dust. You find a family photo in the rubble. You stare at it for hours. You talk to it. You apologize to it. But no one answers back. Your purpose vanishes. You used to live for something, a career, a partner, a pet, a routine. Now, there's nothing. Just wake up, scavenge, avoid rotten buildings, check radiation, eat, sleep, repeat. You start to think about suicide, but you don't do it. Not yet, because there's a tiny voice in your head that says, maybe someone else survived. That hope is the only thing keeping you from ending it. But hope is cruel. Hope is what makes you run 10 kilometers towards smoke on the horizon, only to find a downed plane and a pile of bones. You scream, you cry, you laugh, a twisted, cracked kind of laugh that echoes across dead streets. The kind of laugh that makes even the rats scatter. Your body is just a shell now. You no longer speak. You crawl on all fours. You eat cold beans with your fingers. You sleep on broken tiles. You grunt. You yell at the sky. You've become a creature, something less than human. You find a warm share. You punch a mirror and don't even flinch. You look at yourself, sunken eyes, bloodied teeth, skin pale as death. You're not you anymore. You're just the last echo of a species that destroyed itself. There is no purpose, there is no point, only you and the void. And yet, you go on. Why? Because the fear of dying alone is somehow smaller than the fear of facing the unknown after death. Being the last person on Earth isn't just lonely, it's existential torture. You aren't just deprived of company, you're deprived of meaning, of context, of identity, because if there's no one left to remember you, did you ever even exist? Eventually, you welcome death. Not because you're tired, not because you're in pain, but because existence has become the worst kind of punishment. So if you've ever dreamed of being the last one standing, surviving the end of the world like some badass lone wolf, maybe think again. Because being alone in the silence of a dead planet, that doesn't make you strong, it makes you a ghost. If that gave you chills, imagine living through it. Don't forget to subscribe for more brutally honest breakdowns of lives you think you want, but absolutely suck.